Which one do you want to talk about first?
Starbucks.
Oh, we gotta talk about the Starbucks because that was a highlight.
It was good times.
It was really good
Peak
time.
Starbucks. That's
To my right, about 15 feet away, his shoulders were every bit of 4 foot wide. When I turned my headlamp, I turned my headlamp on as I turned, and as I turned it,
Way to go, Pax! Oh, we got our own show. Hey! Oh yeah! Hey, welcome to the Animal Show. We can do whatever we want.
Well, that's right, Jim. We're not getting crazy on the Animal Podcast.
We are not alone in this world. We are being watched. Join me on Animal Paranormal Live.
Hey, this is the ghost host Sophia Temprelli, and you are watching the Animal Podcast Show.
Hey, we're live. Welcome to Animal Podcast Show. Thank you so much for being patient with us. I don't know what's going on right now. The StreamYard's going crazy right now. I've lost some networks. I don't know if people are going to be able to hear us or see us, but hey, we're going to have fun. But please follow us at Animal Podcast Show at YouTube and all your good channels and iHeartRadio, StreamYard, and all you can listen to. But thank you for listening. We appreciate you coming here. I just want to talk about a couple things, before we have our amazing Wojo and the banter coming on the show. We're going to have a lot of fun. But I kind of wanted to get a little serious here. If I know the networks are kind of going a little crazy here, but it's been a crazy weekend. I just want to say it's the news has been going wild. And I kind of wanted to get serious here a little bit before I invited my guests here. But actually, I'm going to invite him right now because I think it'd be a good topic to talk about. Let's invite Wojo and the banter. What's up, guys?
Thanks, Animal. Oh, what's up there, Animal?
Wait. We're having a serious topic conversation, Wojo.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Go ahead.
First, we had to go a little serious before we have a little fun here because, this show's all about having fun and creating chaos and talking about crap. So, but anyways, the reason why I wanted to go serious here is I don't know if you guys have been watching news lately. Just so much crap going on. These volcanoes going off and so much negative stuff on this news. And I just want, if people are listening here, I've been seeing so much negative stuff towards it and what's going on in this world. I just want to say a couple of things, The reason why we do these shows is because we do it because we care, We do Bigfooting and paranormal, all that, because we're a family. Guys, we do this because we love the art. We love it because it's fun and it gives us passion. And I just feel like for the world, I hope people hear this message out wherever it's streamed and later watch it on iTunes or iHeartRadio. I'm just, it's all about love, guys. I just wanted to share that with you. And it's about passion and being there for each other because we're not, in the paranormal world, I see so many people arguing and fighting and the whole thing about the whole Conjuring deal and all that crap. Who cares? Who cares about all that crap that's going on right now? Have fun. If you worry more about the bull crap that's going on in this world, you're gonna miss out what's going on in front of you. You're gonna miss out what's going on in front of you. What if there's like a Bigfoot in front of it? You're too worried about Mr. Joe here calling you, oh, you're a dummy or something like that. You know what? You're missing out. But I just wanted to say that with love and respect, and for everybody out there, we love you and we love what we do here. We're gonna have a lot of fun, guys, and thank you for coming on, guys. And before we start talking about fun stuff, I do want to share something with you guys, you folks, that I am a filmmaker. I am working on a horror movie project, and I kind of wanted to share it with a little tiny clip, maybe like a minute and a half with you guys, if you guys don't mind. Hope you guys enjoy it.
What? That's ridiculous. This is my time. Jesus. What the?
Richie, let's go back to the show. Back to our show.
Okay, we're out of here.
We're out of here.
Bring it, Animal. Let's go. Let's have fun.
Let's
like
go.
Said. Listen. I don't care what you're doing out there, but stop shitting on each other, okay? Just do the research. Follow your passion. Follow your heart. You see this name right here? That's my son. He's in heaven. He brought my passion out. This is real, man. This is real stuff. If you got to do your drama, step to the side and let the real folks step in.
Hell yeah.
And my thing is, Animal, I would say about this, nothing. Move along.
Yes.
Roll the tape. Frig 'em. Let's go.
Roll the tape.
Roll the tape.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
That's not crazy.
Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you have done everything to stand firm. Then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of the peace. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God.
Well, that was a little clip here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really appreciate it.
Whoa! Animal! I had no idea, bro. I had no idea. Well, no, I thought the cinematography was clean, and I thought it was tight. I thought the narrator was on point, not overly dramatic. Right. There you go.
Thank you, Arthur.
Mills.
Yeah.
What is the premise? What is the story?
Well,
Give us
it's
an
about
synopsis.
a demonic entity. It's about a priest who's been through a lot of hell. He got kicked out of the church, and pretty much, make a long story short, he's pretty much going through hell in his life, and he's the only one that could stop this hell, and pretty much be the savior for the people.
Well,
Is it like the movie Priest?
Kind of, but a little different, and it's gonna be really gory. Let's just say that.
You know it's funny because I'm a Christian, and I just said to myself, well, then shield up, sword up, shield up. And then obviously you already said shield up. I was like, I was impressed. But yeah, everything Richie says, though, man, that's awesome.
I changed my background because apparently that's some creepy shit.
Does that mean you kind of like shit yourself? It's like the darkness behind.
Yeah, exactly. And if we want to, because it's got to do with demons and scary stuff, we'll put Scary Hallway in. Scary Hallway. Yeah,
imagine like Chucky coming behind you or something like that. That'd be creepy.
Scary Hallway.
And then a shadow figure coming around going, ha.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Thanks for that promo. That was pretty cool.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's still in the works. It's been it's like been a 5-year project, so it's going. I was still filming and doing a bunch of whole stuff. It's a long process.
Oh, you guys still here?
Hey, Lisa, what's up? How's it going?
Yo, Lisa Garcia. She is a member of Boots on the Ground Bigfoot Investigations. She was just on my show. A kick-ass researcher. What's up?
What up?
All right, guys. I got another video for you guys, but this is a Bigfoot video. I want to kind of get your take on it because I've been seeing it a lot lately, and I kind of want to get your guys' take before we talk about more stuff that we've missed last time on the last show, because we had so much fun, dancing and twerking and stuff like that. But hey, David, what's up, brother?
We sure had fun.
Yeah, well, at least there's no storms this time, so you don't have to take over the show. But let's put up this video and see what you guys think. I'm sure you guys seen it. It's been all over the world, so check it out.
Bigfoot sighting in Colorado, October 10th, 2023.
I know. I kind of wanted to show that because, you know, there's so many Bigfoot videos out there, and you don't know if they're real or faked. But it's a pretty interesting video, and it's been coming out a lot lately. And I just wanted to see what your thoughts about that. Right. And if the audience want to answer, please write your comment on, and love to check it out.
All right, back to Bigfoot. All right, so listen. So, if I may, Wojo. A couple things with this video, and I've seen this video, I've stared at this video. Damien, being honest, is perfectly fine. So nothing wrong with that. Even though Animal looks like he wants to eat your face right now. But anyway, so
I just ate a burrito, so
yeah. Oh, that's what it was. It's a burrito. So what? So what I think is this. It's way too loose, right? I don't like the shine. I don't like the shine of the hair. I thought that was very weird, and it was very loose and hanging. So for somebody that's out in the woods and doesn't shampoo, it should be a little more matted, kind of like you know, mangy dog type, right? Where you get that stink from, right? And on top of that, now some of this people, you know, will say this, but it's brown like the background that is sitting in.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. I hate to say it, but it kind of looks like more costume-ish. I don't know. What do you guys?
It's brown like the background it's sitting in.
Yeah.
So what are the chances that a brown Bigfoot lives where there's brown ground? You could say, oh, well, polar bears live in the snow. Well, that's great, but 3 miles out, it turns back to regular woods, right? So, you know, it's just, to me, it was too coincidental with the brown. And also, if you notice the way it looks back, it looks so much like a person.
Yeah.
He's doing like I'm supposed to make this pot look good. You know what I mean?
Like, did you see my backside? You know, it's like look at that.
Yeah, you know. So I wasn't sold on it as a lot of people were in a sense. But this world gets in a frenzy for the silliest things, but will shit on me because I have a real Bigfoot print right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this is real because it was in the ground. I have documentation of that. You know what I mean? It's 3 inches deep, where I can only get it to like a half an inch deep in this area. And I casted it, and they'll still be like, "Oh, that looks like Santa Claus." You know what I mean? It's like makes no sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
So 2 human-like movements. Thank you, Arthur Mills. Thank you, Arthur Mills. And I got to give away another book, by the way. I haven't given away another book, Arthur. I was so caught up in my show there was like 6 of us on one screen. It was just like, just like that. Wojo, what'd you think of that video?
You know,
Wojo, thanks for coming.
It is too human-like. Why? I mean, first of all, the timing of it.
Yeah.
A train coming by. He's still coming down the hill like he's Giselle Bundchen walking down the walkway. A runway. It just looked too staged. And not only that, you noticed almost like he almost clapped the hands before he sat down. As he's about to crouch down, it looked like he had to adjust, you know, the crotch area to squat.
Yeah.
So when you see those movements, I'm sorry, but when you see something like that, you just go right down. They don't want to be found. They don't want to be. Yeah. And Rich, you made a good point. Too shiny, blending in, you know, with the rest of the hay out there, the grass.
Yeah.
And not only that, you're in the middle of nowhere on a train ride.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you get your phone out and you see something walking through and go, "Hey, you know, Bigfoot." Yeah. Get the frig out of here.
I'm out there looking every damn day in a small area, right? But you're just on a train ride, like, oh, hey.
Yeah, exactly. All right, walk now. You know, that's just exactly what it was. Yes, and Damien, yes, the stride, it was just like And then he did do that little look back. It's like, and everything was slow motion too, like to sit down and everything. No, they don't want to be found. They would have, in the very high top of the hill, he would have went down.
Yeah.
Not like, let's keep coming down in everyone's view.
And like Banter said, he's too clean. He's just way too. It's like he shampooed his furs on like.
Yeah,
too shiny.
Maybe he drove a topless Mustang and went through a car wash. And like, hey,
he was using.
I want a $20 Super Shine. You know.
He was using that Squatch. What's it called? Squatch wash. You know that's that Squatch wash.
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with that?
I use it.
I got some ball soap up there in the.
Why? What are you bitching about?
Hey, that's awesome.
See, look at that. You don't have it with you. I do. That quick. Anyways, go ahead.
You got issues, but listen. But the key to this is right. The key to this is if you watch the Patty Gimlin film, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, the Gimlin film with Patty. It took a lot of energy to get her attention. She was just walking, dude. She was just walking. She heard the horse rear up. She heard the idiot jump off the horse. She heard him run up to the thing. He dropped the camera. He picked the camera back up. And finally, she just turns around like, what this idiot doing? Right? So, that, it takes a lot. And anything I've ever seen, they don't really do this double take. Like, oh, my God, humans. They just go. They just go. And then
it's
when
just to get on stride.
They might kind of glance over their shoulder briefly. They won't stop like, what'd you say? Oh, a train? You know what I mean? So, no, I'm not buying that one. But thank you for bringing it up. And feel free to bring up any of those videos anytime with us. And we'll give you our honest opinion while we're not wearing pants.
Hey, what is that? What is of course you know what it is. I'm sorry. If you're filming something, you see something coming down there, are you shitting me? They try to make it even act more stupid on the train. They're probably the dopes are the ones that made the phone call and said, stop walking.
Yeah.
It's
no
like
come on. Of pantalones.
Oh, sorry. Pantalones. This show's going out of control now.
No, my bad. I'm sorry. It's been a long day, bro. We hiked over 3 miles and we found more evidence. We found prints.
That's it? 3 miles? I thought it was more than that, kid.
3.55.
Wow. Yeah, we were busy today.
That's what we did.
Boots on the ground, baby. That's all we do.
Yeah, it's all about having fun, man. That's what it's
all about. Man.
Having fun and losing weight and sweat.
Listen, bring up that piece of evidence I brought. You're going to hear a long-ass, whistle, man. It's crazy. The amounts of, the size of these things' lungs, right? Slam bunked. So what happened to us the other night, right? Animal, we went out, and you probably heard us talk about this, but I'll tell your audience about it. We went out at an odd time we never go out at. Dude called me up after work. He was wiped out. I'm grabbing stuff. I'm trying to find stuff to run out the door with. I got half my equipment. Just it was a scrambled mess. But we've had a rough week, and we wanted to get out. So we get out. We get into the woods. Immediately, I walk over to the left. I get drawn over there. It was weird. And I start looking around the mud area, and I find a print. So I grab my Scaniverse, and I'm down scanning it, and all of a sudden I get this nasty smell. You can almost taste it. It's like piss.
Oh, wow.
So he's over there. Now, we don't have our earpiece like we usually do because, like I said, we ran it. Usually it's just like, hey, I think I found a print, and I smelled piss. But it wasn't. It was like, yo, bro, over here, bro. Like meatheads. So he comes over, and I'm like, dude, I smell that piss smell. And then it went away.
Huh.
And I'm like, and there was no wind at all, so nothing brought it to us.
Yeah.
Via Mother Nature, right?
Wow.
So I said, something had to walk over here with that, right? So I'm scanning. I hear a little noise back here, and I was looking over here, and dude, 2 minutes into my YouTube live, I screwed up. I put this thing in into my phone.
Yeah.
With microphone clip on my brim, but it wasn't an Omni. It wasn't catching the surround. It was blocking out the background sound. I had the wrong fucking microphone in.
Wow.
So it's supposed to stop the crunching and the extra noise and fix the P's and the S's when you talk. Anyways, I screwed up. But anyway, so we hear, and I'm telling you, 50 to 70 feet, not yards, feet, bro. we hear this loud crashing and banging and running through the woods. And it was like, and dude, you could hear the mass of the shoulders hitting the trees and the pounding of the feet as it ran. And I turn around and it's dusk, and you got a video. You're gonna see how hello, Miss Jenny. Miss Jenny. Hello, Miss Jenny.
Jenny.
Oh, hey, Jenny.
Do you like hot dogs? I saw a video today. That's why. Do you like hot dogs? No, but I love potatoes.
100% beef. Yeah. So anyway, so we heard it like 4 or 5 big strides. It was crashing through the woods. You could hear the stride. You could feel the strides were like 6 feet, dude. They were like, and I turned around and I said to myself, this is it. Like, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to see a Sasquatch right there. That's how fucking close this was. Okay.
Wow.
And I snap around and I don't see it, but I catch the last piece of it running in a sense over that way.
Yeah.
And and we just sat there and I look over, Wojo's frozen. He's like, dude, my hair was standing up, goosebumps over my body, man. I was like fired up. I was peak adrenaline. Peak adrenaline.
Wow.
Hello, Denise Pack. How are you this evening?
Troublemakers.
Perhaps some tea?
Just
kidding. Just kidding. Buy my mug. All right, anyways.
So animals.
So that happened. No. So that happened, and then things got fucking nuts. They went nuts, right? Go ahead, Woj. Tell them.
Yeah, I mean, just a quick follow what Richie was saying. So where Richie is to my right, and when he just said that the smell's gone, I could see his face in disgust. Like, he goes, "Good, dude, it's gone." So we kept walking ahead, but Richie's up to an angle from me, probably about 20 feet.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, so where that smell came, so if I'm, facing you, that smell came at 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
When we heard those strides, they were very long, 4 long strides when they started cracking and popping and everything. So it went from 1 o'clock to about, let's say, like 9, 10 o'clock. And then it was dead silent, like it must have stopped and crouched down. Right. And I'm looking at Richie, and we're like, are you kidding me? Yeah, our hands are standing up and all, but I'm like, what do we do? Like, do we like walk away or should we keep going? He's just like this. He goes, oh, F it, let's keep going. I go, I love it. Let's go. Let's try to flush it out. So as we took our time, but we stopped, had a quick discussion, but then as we're moving, did you hear that? Did you hear that? I mean, it was like little sounds that I can hear and he can hear. We just couldn't make it out.
Yeah.
Ernie!
And then after a while, as we started like coming around, then that's when we heard this long, the most high-pitched whistle I've ever heard. And it was definitely a whistle.
Yeah.
Hey, Ernie.
So if you guys get your headphones on, you can hear this. If you want to bring it up, there's a short version and then a long version where we pass it on to one of our teammates, and he heard more evidence at the very end of it. You'll hear something as well.
Is this the video backstage?
Yeah, this is the one that's a whistle right here. You can see how it's kind of dusk and dark out.
Let's check it out.
Get your headphones. Where's the volume?
What the fuck was that?
Is your volume up?
Yeah, it's all the way up.
Hang on. Listen, right here.
Yeah.
You hear that screech in the background?
Yep.
All right, hang on this one, right? Let me see if the other one's cleaner.
Let me play it one more time, see if people... Yep, right there.
Oh, yeah, you can hear it good.
Yeah, let's do this other one.
Yeah, pull the other. It's the same thing, but there's something at the end. Listen. Oh, I've got a good life, I said. I'm willing to die, I told him.
Softball champions this town's ever had.
Worst. Watch for the hand that come up. The long whistle. Now listen at the end. Listen at the very end. Okay. Listen.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Hang on. Right there. Oh, do I got control over that? I do. Hang on. Listen at the end. Come on, go. Boom. You hear that? It's one crystal clear knock at the very end. So what happened was, what we believe happened, Richie, please, can you send me the original? I'll get my sister running through that software, see if anything else hit. Yeah, that'd be great, man. I appreciate that. Hello, Amanda. How are you?
What's up,
Hi, Amanda?
I was wondering if you were coming on. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, well, I was. Thank you, Amanda. No, so what we believe happened is that the one that we startled was cornered in an area. And then I said, that's what you said. I said, here it comes. Because I had told him I've had experience with this before, being flanked and things like that. With my son's screaming in the background. I don't know if you can hear it.
I thought it was the animal.
No, animal is Taco Bell. But
mine's Taco Bell.
They said, yeah. So we believe that we were being they're trying to distract us. Because I told him, I said, now the others are going to come help him because he's hunkered down over there. He can't move. And we were moving towards him, so I don't know why he didn't get up and run again, to be honest with you. Yeah. Because we covered some ground. And then also we had a whistle, that gets you to kind of go, what's going on over there? Mm. And then he moves away a little further, right?
Wow.
And then there's that tree knock, but there was 2 whistles just like that. And not only that, I have a long version of this video that has timestamps in it. And we could pick out all the different sounds they were trying to make to distract us away from the one that was cornered. It was crazy, bro. Wow. And it was one of those incidences that they talk about when you least expect it. Yeah. Because we were just going out. We were just having a terrible week. The new moon has been kicking our ass. We were talking about it. Was just like, bro, every day was fucking Monday. And I'm like, let's just go hit the woods because that's what makes us happy. And it was just, he ran out, I ran out, boom, and I was ill-equipped. I didn't do the research any justice. Always prepare, always have your bag ready, always have your shit charged up, always have your safety equipment, always have your survival foods, water. You never know when you're going to go out there and bust an ankle in the middle of nowhere, and he's going to have to walk off for help.
Especially protection.
And always have your phone on, because that was my mistake. Because I woke up from a nap and I was like dead tired. And, when that incident happened, I looked at my, because I keep my phone right magnetically on my chest over here on my backpack. I'm like, oh my God, you got to be shitting me. I didn't have my phone on. I'm thinking Richie got it, but he had his mic problem. So I turned my phone on, and, I turned my phone on, but the thing was, when I turned it on, it picked up so much out in the woods. Yeah. And with the longer version that Richie's talking about, we kept saying to ourselves, what was that? What was that? You can hear a dog absolutely going crazy on the other side. But in my truck, I attached my phone, so it's my surround Bose sound system here. And me and Richie sat down. I go, Richie, you got to listen to these timestamps.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, it is like unbelievable of what we were hearing. Yep. And wow. Between, it sounds like mimicking, and I thought it was like a cluck sound, but it wasn't. It was just like, ooh, like it just seemed like there's communication going on that we didn't even know. It could barely hear it.
Yeah.
And you can't explain it. Wow. And now, like what Richie's saying is, when you hear that whistle, it was trying to draw our attention, because we are walking around now towards that area of where we heard, the footsteps, because it is kind of thick in that spot. Who knows? Maybe they were cornered. We're thinking, all right, you hear the dog yelping, thinking it ran off. They ran off, and they're over way, way, way down, but they weren't. I think that they were communicating, because I think that one of them got cornered and kind of like moving like this, so we don't see them. And so my theory is, these pitch sounds that we kept, like Richie's like, did you hear that? Or we kept doing that the whole time. I just think that they were communicating, but it's so low, but it's like a dog whistle where the dogs can hear, and the dog was going absolutely nuts.
Wow.
And to hear that slight little knock at the very end, that's acknowledgement. That's to me, that's like evidence, like communication right there. That's just phenomenal.
Wow, that's wonderful.
It was huge.
Yeah, and I think that was you were telling me about Wojo on the phone. You were telling me that's when you guys just went out, right, to Banter's house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing was, because we haven't been there in 2 months, and I'll tell you, it took us over an hour easily to kind of calm down. I mean, we're like adrenaline like rush here. You know, it's that when Richie smelled that stench, and it went away, it moved. So it must have, like, as we started walking towards it, that's when, you know, it could be mother and a juvenile, we don't know, but I'll tell you right now, something big started going through those woods, that patch of woods, making unbelievable, like, loud snapping sounds in 4 strides.
Yeah.
Yes, Wade, exactly. And it was definitely, we think there's that form of communication to help each other out.
Yeah.
100%.
Because, again, if where we are right here, and that whistle was like 9 o'clock to us, you know, that knock, I mean, we don't even know where that knock came from, but that could have came, like, towards behind us.
What's something going on?
Well, you just dropped out all of a sudden.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry. That was my fault.
I was like, oh.
I was sick of listening to Wojo.
Poor Wojo. But anyways, you never know what happens.
I'm tired. Going to bed. I'll see you.
See you guys later.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Take a shower. Right squad.
But Richie, you have to admit though, that, I mean, compared to when we heard the tree knocks on Richie's video, we had like we had a set of tree knocks, and then a response behind us. There was across the river. There was two knocks, boom, or a tree slam, and it echoed. And then behind us was a response, and then there was a crash, and it just felt like stomping. And that feeling, I was like this, and Richie just turned around and goes, "We're being flanked." I'm like, "Fuck!"
Wow.
You know, this is the same situation, except for it was so close, and I think it blows that away. Richie, you can attest. I mean, he kept saying, "Let's just go through it. Let's flush it out. This is what we're here for," and he's right.
Yeah,
this is what we're here for. It is dangerous. I mean,
it's the same one. Sorry. No, but that's my point. You know, I was in a mood too, and I'm not always like that. I'm generally cautious, but I don't have a lot of fear of the ones on my property. And I think Denise and Ernie Pack will understand this too. You know, I feel a connection to what's on my property. I always have. I had fear in the beginning, of course, the fear of the unknown, the fear that it was a big physical guttural creature that I've heard on numerous occasions. I've heard its power displayed through snapping of trees, breaking of whatever, you know. I've heard it run across my yard. I've been flanked 3 times. You know, I realized if they wanted to kill me, they could have. I think once the gift and stump came into play, I think that really was a game changer. I think I felt more connected to them. And I've always told people that, you know, if I saw one, I don't even know if I might share it with people, but I wouldn't let out where they were. I wouldn't tell you where to go to find them. I wouldn't need fame or fortune because it's Bigfoot. You know, I wouldn't need any of that stuff. I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all. I never have. I feel blessed and gifted that I have such a connection with my land and the creatures that are on it. And so I wasn't afraid last night. It was like, you know, what do you want to do? And I was like, I'm going towards it, man. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. And even when I was a paranormal investigator and you had like a door slam down the hall, I was the guy that went to it. It's just instinctive for me. It's just the way it is, you know.
But Rich, I think before we heard the whistle, Richie did, you know, as he's saying, He did make an announcement, like to the forest people. Hey,
Yep.
I know, you know who I am. I'm the guy over there, and
Yeah, you hear me?
I know this is what you do. I know you do this and all that, and I kind of thought about it. I as like kind of like pumped up as I was processing. Like, yeah, it does make sense talking to them, and they do probably know him, but we could have been dead right there and then if they really wanted to, but they didn't. And then that's when we took our time, and then that's when we heard the whistle. And I was like, we both go, "What the F was that?"
Yeah.
I mean,
the whistle's cool.
It's pretty cool.
And like doing this stuff, it's like you said, it's dangerous, and anything can happen. A bear, a coyote, whatever, could be, or Bigfoot. You never know what these species could do, because there's nobody. I mean, there's stories out there of people been attacked or hit or whatever, or thrown by a rock or scared. But like when you guys go in the woods, like as a woodsman and a hunter, and I know Wojo said he's a hunter, and I know Banter goes in the woods a lot too, but like as a hunter, you got to make sure you're safe out there, because I know there's a lot of people out there that go without any protection or anything like that, because it's not just Bigfoot that's out there. You got to watch out your whole back. There could be a wolf out there, there could be a freaking coyote, there could be snakes. Here in Florida, it's like gators. You got to watch out for everything. That's just check your surroundings, and have fun while you're doing it.
But but after the fact, though, towards the end of our investigation, we had a big smile. It was such a great ride. Like, it's acknowledgement. It was like really, what really like made things cool even after is when we went onto his property. It's like a little gateway towards his property, and the last time I was there, I had a blue koozie, a bottle koozie that I left as a gift, and it's like a little archway towards the back of Richie's house, and I left it there. And the next thing you know, we came today. That koozie, there's a stick jammed in. How many inches, Rich? Probably jammed in like what, 4 inches?
No, I thought it was deeper than that. I thought it was
deeper than that. Yeah. It was like perfect.
Don't ask me how I measured that.
Yeah. It was like I'm just saying, but perfect, but perfectly right in his like pathway towards his property.
I drive a minivan, just so you know. I drive a minivan. There's a reason why I can drive a minivan. But go ahead, as you were.
I like Wheel of Fortune.
I don't drive big trucks. I don't need to.
But I'll tell you, like, going to his property, I mean, and to see that koozie right there, stuck in the middle perfectly, it's like an acknowledgement, and that's where the relationship, relates to Richie. I mean, like in his property, like they show appreciation as him as a neighbor. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Well, and there's other places they could have gone. I mean, it does bottleneck to my yard, yes. But if you go over towards this way, there's another whole street there at those houses. And I've never heard anything spoken of whatsoever over there. And as you come to even my neighbor and my two neighbors, I've asked them, they've never heard or seen anything.
Yeah.
And they've been right up to my fence, man. They've been right up to my fence, right next to the neighbor's house. And they don't have that connection with them. And they don't go, Sasquatch doesn't go to them to see them. You know what I mean? So it's always been, I feel chosen in a sense, and it's kind of weird and strange to a lot of people. But if you understand the spirituality of the world, you understand the energies of the lands, you understand the forest and how it can work. We just did a paranormal investigation at this place, and it's on Exploring with Phil with 2 L's. Go over and check him out on YouTube. Great friend. He's a great friend of mine now, and we do collaborations together. And we went out there and did it, and we got all kinds of EVPs and spirit box, and it was absolutely nuts. And we got to show him all the different structures and things, and we would do investigations near the structures and get EVPs back. And it was cool as hell, man. Go check that episode out, Exploring with Phil. And it basically says we went looking for a Bigfoot and found spirits. And it was really awesome. So my point is, the energy at this place is just
Yeah.
It's just amazing. Richie, have you ever found any hair strands on the fence? All right, so here's the deal with the fence and the hair strands. That's the comment on the bottom, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've looked. So, excuse me, I have asthma. Thought I was going to I'll hit my inhale in a minute. So my gifting stump is on my side of the fence.
Yeah.
They have to lean over the fence in order to get anything out of the fence. Oh, you know, from the stump. The key is it's an older fence from the 50s, so it's a little bit shorter. But the key is too is that the tops are sharpened. Where now we have codes where you can't have that. It has to be folded and rounded off so you don't get cut. You will absolutely need a tetanus shot if you try climbing over my fence. There's 100%.
Wow.
You'll probably. So, Wade, I have looked many times. I just think what I'm dealing with can just, because of the height of it. So when they came over and took my oatmeal raisin cookies, right? There's at the bottom of the fence, there's a gap. I saw a slide step kind of going down at an angle in a hole. So I know it reached over my fence and took my cookies. And I am damn sure he didn't even go near it. So generally what happens is they don't come into my yard, like my fenced in area. I have an acre or so fenced in, say, right? Around 40,000 square feet. So that's fenced in. And then beyond that is like 2 acres, right? So, and it kind of dog legs like this, but up near the fence area, they really have no business being there. And they never have even messed with it until I put the cookies down to where they had to reach over the fence. That's the only incident I've ever heard of them near my fence. So no, I have looked. I have looked like the weirdo in the neighborhood doing this to his fence.
And what was replaced by the cookies, Rich?
Oh, well, that was a piece of lichen, sir.
Oh.
So, do you know what lichen is? L-I-C-H-E-N, everybody. It's a form of peat moss, basically. I don't think I have any in this. I don't think I have it in this evidence. You know what I could do is put it up to the TV. I mean, to the camera. So, because now I have a cordless wireless headset.
Oh.
So this is just for show. You see? You see that? I'm like, hello, Jim. Back to you, Bob. Thank you, Susan. Hello, Bob. Thank you, Steve. That's all it's for. So, and it looks really cool. Check it.
Everybody take your shot so you can get an autograph.
Yeah, quick.
And just imagine what he's not wearing underneath that desk.
Zero pants, right? So here, let's do this. So when I came back, there's a QR code. Where'd that come from? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even, oh my God. I'm so sorry.
I did that on purpose. I did that. I was like, I had to put it up. You know, I got to support a brother. I got to support.
QR code, baby. Hit that QR code. You know what's going on. Let me find this for you, right? So what I found when I came back, so this was a long 3-day ordeal, right?
Yeah.
At least 3 days. I got a little irritated with them. So I put my favorite oatmeal raisin cookies down. But before I do it, I put a sapling on each side of the stump.
Yeah. So
if a critter comes up or a bird hops around and tries to get them, the saplings would move, right? From their little feetses. So, Richard. So that's what I did, right? Sorry.
It's okay.
It's a taco.
Del Taco.
You want an inhaler?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I got you, bro. There we go.
Sound like I was smoking weed right there.
Yeah, man.
You know we're gonna go and something.
Check out this bud.
Oh man, I gotta. Hey man, remember that? I used to go. Oh man, Dave's not here, man. No, it's me, Dave. I got the stuff. You gotta let me in. You know.
Don't get the taco burrito.
So I put down the cookies. You know, my buddy told me, yeah, the edibles. No, I'm just kidding. So nothing happens the first night. Now I cleared out around the stump. It's right up next to the fence. I put sand around the stump in case anything fell down or whatever. I could see prints. I was trying anything to think, right?
Yeah.
And so I put them down. Day one goes by. I come back out. Nothing's happened. But I'm staring at them going, not a bird, not a squirrel, nothing's eating these cookies. It just doesn't even make sense. There's not a crumb. They're all exactly the way I left them. So day 2 goes by. I figured I'd wait, right? Nothing happens. No crumbs, no nothing, right? Yeah, but Wojo, show them where the wilderness girls are. So day 2 goes by, nothing happens. Day 3 goes by, nothing happens. So on the 3rd day, I'm yelling out from the fence line. And my neighbor's right here. He must have thought I was a fucking loon. But I'm yelling out at the woods going, seriously, those are my favorite cookies, dude. I left you cookies on this stump. Like, you got to take them or aren't you? Like, I'm yelling out to the woods, right? So nothing happens, whatever. I express my feelings through the wind. I go back in. I come out the next day. My cookies are gone. Day 4, the cookies are gone. And I'm looking everywhere. The saplings never moved. The crumbs are nowhere to be found. There's no crumbs. There's no squirrels eating it, no birds eating it, no other rodents eating it, deer, nothing. I'm like, okay, that's weird. It looks like they were picked up. I start looking around for evidence. I see the fence has that gap in the bottom of it, and I see what is at a little bit of an angle, and it looks like a slide step where something came in and dug in and literally reached over. You could almost see the evidence, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm like, well, where's my gift? I'm new at this. I don't know that, when my gift's coming, but I'm pretty sure you took my cookies and didn't give me shit. So I start yelling at the woods again. Day 2 goes by, nothing. I'm yelling at the woods again. Day 3 comes, I'm yelling at the woods again. Well, now I'm pissed. Took my cookies and he bring me a fucking gift. Well, day 4, I come out. I look down in between the saplings, and I'm going to walk up to the camera for you.
If you folks have a phone, or try to zoom in if you can, but this is cool.
Oh, I can zoom right in. You see the saplings on the stump?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Look in the middle.
Wow.
That's a piece of lichen.
Huh.
It was torn off and placed. What the hell just happened to my phone? Oh, my phone died. It was torn off and placed in between the saplings for me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's that the wind didn't blow it there. It didn't land there magically face up, nice and neatly torn off. Okay. And what gift could you possibly get that you could go, well, that only thing that could be is a gift from Bigfoot.
Yeah.
A perfectly piece of torn lichen, bro.
Yeah.
Off
Nature
a tree.
right there.
It wasn't like a rock. It wasn't like a stick. It wasn't like a leaf. It was like, there's only one thing that can do this, bro. Shoot, boom. Not one sapling was moved. And look at this piece of lichen, right? I did a close-up of it, right? You see that thing? Look at that thing.
Huh. Wow.
It's perfect. It's perfect, bro. Perfect.
That's freaking crazy.
So then I did another gift. I did, do you know those, the Easter time, they put Reese's Pieces in. It looks like a carrot bag. You got orange Reese's and stuff in it, right? I went through the same thing, yelled at the woods. Neighbors think I'm a weirdo. What's up, everybody? So I come back, and in half, there's this nut right here. See it?
Wow. Huh.
It's perfectly broken. But here's the key. You say, well, that's a little less convincing than a piece of lichen, right?
Yeah.
Well, that nut ain't nowhere on my property.
Wow.
There's not one bush, not one tree that gives that nut. None. It took me 2.5 years. And I was out on the bank of the Taunton River, 1.1 miles from my property, from my house. And there it was, 2.5 years later. I was with Mike Trainer. I believe it was our first investigation on my property. And I looked down, and I start jumping around. I'm like, there it is, there it is. And he's like, what? The freaking nut that was on my stump 2.5 years ago, bro. It's right here on the bank of the river, a mile away.
Wow.
And he knew the story, so he kind of was celebrating with me. Like, you found it, bro. I'm like, yeah, I found it. It was real. Did you? Yes. No, it isn't silly at all, Wade. You listen. When I had samurai conversation at my house. I heard them talking. What is that?
That's the first footprint I found at my parents' house a few months ago.
Oh my God! I thought it was something from Taco Bell again.
It was a big
nice
log.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, bro. Good. I love it. So when I heard that, and I turned around after they were done, and it was a crazy, amazing experience that I had, and I was truly gifted to have that experience with Dave McCullough from Massachusetts, and a folklorist and an author from, about the Bridgewater Triangle. There were 3 of us there. And we stood in awe after these two had a conversation. We could not believe what we were hearing. Everybody says it's just like better than a sighting even. Eric Vogel said it today. Rich, that's better than a sighting. I said, really? But anyway, so I turn around and I go, thank you guys so much. Thank you. I'll see you soon. We're going to leave now. You're good to go, blah, blah, blah. Like, have your house back. Thanks for having us,
Mm-hmm.
I get out to my property. I go through the fence. I turn around again. And I wave to him and I thank him. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Be safe, and I start walking. And Dave McCullough looks at me and says, you know why they're here, right? And I said, no, I have no idea. He goes, they're here because of you. I said, what do you mean? He says, you show them so much respect that they feel comfortable coming up to your yard. They feel comfortable reaching over your fence and taking your gifts. They feel safe with you. And they're right, because they are safe with me.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I don't even know if I would, if I was staring at one right here, I don't even know if I would even tell anybody. I'd have to really think about it.
Yeah.
I'd have to have full-blown discussions on whether I would share that with people or not, because I don't trust people.
Well, it's just like with Squatch Man. When I went on an investigation with him, he would give out Krispy Kreme donuts, and I'll never forget. And if Ernie and Denise are listening, they were there, where you could see the box. No one touched the box. The Krispy Kremes were there, and you could see the line was cut into the screen area that's protecting the donuts, like a perfect cut, like a nail went down the middle, and nobody was near it. So nobody had no knives or anything like that. It was sitting there for like 30 minutes. We went back to check it out, and it was like the Sasquatch was trying to get into it and getting that Krispy Kreme donut. So
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this is what I've searched for years and defended for years. How does a big gorilla, as the novice would say to me, because they know everything from their couch, how would they peel that piece of lichen off a tree? You just answered it. And I made a joke earlier. They got like an 80s cocaine nail, but you just answered it. They can cut with those things. Imagine how thick and sharp they are. They probably have one particularly filed to go get bone marrow out of a bone, not just suck it, but maybe scrape it and eat it. You know what I mean? So that it's a piece. It's a utensil. You know what I mean? So to peel a piece of lichen off, I'm sure they're quite skilled at that. Listen, people always say, why do they build structures? What else they got the fuck to do? Yeah. Like, stop with that stupid question. They know how to peel lichen off a tree perfectly.
Yep.
Jeez. Anyways, I'm sorry. I feel
Well, if you left the Krispy Kreme donut there, Rich, you'll probably come back the next day with a deer head on it. Yeah, have a deer for me.
By the way, Squatchman and the Packs talk and Animal Talks, I'll probably have some Bigfoot porn on video. You know what I mean? Is that a Krispy Kreme?
Yeah, it was raspberry, man. It was good.
Oh, yeah, Daddy.
Yeah.
Sasquatch porn. And
that's right. We're on welcome to pornsquatch.hub.com.
With Krispy Kreme with the jelly-filled donut. Never mind. It's good.
With some sprinkles.
Well, that's all, folks. Thank you for enjoying the Animal Podcast while it lasted. It's been canceled. Have a good day. American Pie gone wrong.
Damien says American Pie gone wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we should do. Put an apple pie and also you see this big hand coming and going. Woo.
Hey, Pax, if you're listening to this, get an apple pie and put it out and see what happens. See if Squatchman will do that.
Yeah, apple pie. Let's see what happens to that.
Man, we gotta get Squatchman on live sometime. His stories. When I met him, his stories are so incredible. Just sitting by a campfire with him, just seeing all the crap go on, just rocks hitting you, and just the freaking eyes that pop out at the night. It was an awesome experience. If you guys ever get to experience, Squatchman, definitely hang out with him in the Pac-Man.
Yeah. No, definitely. It's definitely on my list of bucket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have a few bucket lists. Gettysburg's one of them, and talking to the packs and wanting to get out and hang with them. They're interesting people in themselves. Well, of course, Animal. Yeah. Are you? Where are you at? You're not near them, are you?
No, I'm in Florida.
I'm in Florida.
I'm in hell.
So
Richie, we should bring. Maybe me and you should wear sports coats without shirts on.
Oh, again? That worked really good last time.
I don't think you want to wear that in Florida. You get sunburn. No, not sunburn. Get sunburn.
That was the evening that I nurtured the baby deer.
Speaking of deer, we did find. We went out today behind Richie's house, and we did find a deer shed.
Oh wow!
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, they're active
cool.
out there.
And actually, it's right by, pretty much near where we, heard a possible Sasquatch coming through.
Well, there's another print. There's another print out there we got to consider.
There was another print. Yes, we have to go find that.
I could have another one of these on my.
That'd be awesome, dude. That'd be good to see.
Oh, it was it's very productive in that area. It's very active in that area. I feel with Squatch Man and the packs in that area that they go to, they're so well established that the Sasquatches feel so comfortable with them. And that's the difference. The more I was there, the more I got comfortable and the more they got comfortable. So I started having more activity. So I'm not there as much as I used to because I bought a home in the next town over. And I don't need to, be over there with my work stuff. My work stuff's here because I own that house, with my first wife. So we share the property, and I used to use it for like where I kept my work stuff, So I was there every day after work, basically, So now it seems like I'm a little ways away from it. I don't get as much of that gifting activity. And I think for Squatch Man, I think in him, he's so connected to that land and so connected because of that. He's connected to the Sasquatches, and they're like, "Oh, there's that guy that we can trust, and he brings us donuts and shit, and we can play with him, you know what I mean, and have fun with him." So I think that's why he gets it.
Animal, how tall is Squatch Man?
He's about I'm 6 foot. He's probably as tall as a Sasquatch. Probably 6'5". Tall.
Yeah, I see some pictures. I'm like, geez, the guy's a giant.
So he's tall too. They think he's one of them.
He could be, man. He could be in disguise, man. I don't know. But I love Squatch Man.
He'll be a juvenile to them.
True.
Unless if it's me, you have size 15 feet. So.
Yeah. Jesus.
Well, we've been finding a lot of feet today.
Yeah, we've been finding exactly 14 inches by 7 inches wide.
7 inches wide.
Wow.
The same prints in all these locations, so we know it's probably the same animal, right? The same creature, right? So, yeah.
Right by the huts that we found.
Yeah, that's how we kind of keep an eye on their activity. We can measure by their feet. We know where the 17-inch guy is, the 14-inch guy is, the 8 3/4-inch kid is, So we watch that. But we think there's a young one again because I think it was 6 and something we found?
Huh. 6 to 8 or something like that?
No, I think one was 8 3/4, but I'm pretty sure we found
It's
like a
smaller,
6 1/4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been watching them like when they have kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's the same family to me, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a pretty cool story, and it's given me quite the chapter in my life, let's put it that way, you know what I mean? And it's Wojo's part of that chapter now, and he was a perfect pick for my co-host. You know what I mean? And teammate to go out in the woods with. And
that's awesome.
It's a perfect blend, and I couldn't be happier. Yeah, truly is.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to see you guys soon. Talking with my family, maybe going up there in December. Let's. One can only hope because that'd be cool. I would love to go up there squatching with you guys. That'd be really cool.
Bro, man, that would be freaking epic, man.
Yeah.
What is it, December?
Yeah, sometime in December. I don't have dates yet.
Yeah.
But we're
I don't put pants back on in January, so you're in luck, my friend.
No pants December.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. No urine smell.
Yeah, no, and they're pretty active in this area all the time.
Wow.
I have quiet months, but they don't go totally silent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Actually, like
cool.
my first time going with Richie, my first 3 investigations behind his house, and I think it was like around mid-December to January.
January. That's when we got
That's
those
when we
sweet
had that
stocks.
smell, and
Wow.
Yep.
we just kept going. Like at the very beginning, you could smell it. I'm like, "What's that smell?" And
Yep.
then like 3/4 away, going towards the river, he came back again. And then it'll disappear, and then towards the end, we're right near his property, ready to leave, and it's like they know that we're leaving, so but they're watching you. They're there.
Wow.
Yep. They know when you're there, bro.
Kilts are comfy. Yeah.
That's right, Jim.
That's right. Well,
But
dude,
it-
yeah.
but again, it's fun to be able, being with Richie. We just have so much fun together. But
Yeah.
it's great researching together too, and bringing in our team along, like what we did today,
Yeah.
and let them have that experience, and but also hear their perspective of what they're seeing and all that. And it was on our show we had earlier. It was just great to have that feedback, and
Yeah.
the big thing is too, like what Eric Vogel says, he goes, "Man, you guys are crazy." He goes, "What you guys get on the show is what you get, especially when we go out researching." But he goes, "You guys are so much freaking fun." He goes, "You guys are fucking hilarious." I'm like,
Yeah.
Eric, thank you for that compliment. We keep it real.
The bad.
Yeah, we do.
Who's the bad influence instigator? Richie. Because you want to know why, Damien? Because he shits on my freaking phone
Yeah, well, your phone sucks, so.
every day.
I'm sorry. I know, but listen, I'm not an Android fan. I'm not. I'd rather have a small computer in my hand than a tablet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not an Xfinity fan, so.
Man, guys, I'm so thankful to have you guys on. I just want to say, and it's always a blessing to be able to talk to you guys. And I know I've been talking to you guys even off the air too, when I have a lot of fun talking. And I'm so thankful, and hopefully we'll get to be able to hang out in December and have
Love
fun
to,
and
yeah.
cause trouble, man, and wear no pants around, and hopefully we'll scare Squatch.
I don't know, but hey, bust out the beats. What happened to that? Also,
There you go.
let's go.
Well, again, thank you guys so much. Our show's pretty much up, but thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I love you guys.
You're
so much.
awesome, bro.
Thank you. You're awesome, bro.
It's always a
Keep
party
climbing,
talking
too.
to you guys, man. And
Keep
hopefully-
climbing.
Next time I'll be on your show, and you can ask me the questions.
Oh, we're gonna bombard you. I'm sure Denise and Ernie are gonna be calling us, going, "Yeah, we got some insight."
Well, thank you guys so much. Definitely
for having
follow the band
Thank
here,
you.
Mojo. Follow them on their Facebook, their YouTube.
Like and subscribe on YouTube. Banjo and
Subscribe.
Richie B.
Just press that button like crazy, like you're doing something great. Just press.
Brooksy, come here. Come on.
But thank you guys so much for coming on the show, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, keep climbing, brother. Boom!
Baby.
Ah! Let's go.